Hello and welcome back to my channel. We're in my car because I'm at the beach and I'm about to go crochet, but I'm not sure how the audio is going to be yet, so we're going to see. But I just want to do a little bit of an intro to say hello, and then we'll get out and start crocheting. So this is my setup. I pretty much just brought 2 hooks in case I didn't like this one because I'm still trying it out. And then I brought my yarn, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm super excited. So I'm working on this project that basically I saw the picture on Pinterest of like the top of it, and I liked the top better than like the full thing. But yeah, I don't know. Even though it's like kind of cloudy day, I'm still loving the vibes. I thought it was gonna be sunny, but that's okay. I probably won't stay for the sunset, but if I did, I feel like it would have been really pretty. So right now I'm just doing a foundation row of single crochets, but I'm doing like the single crochets that are like, it's essentially like doing foundation slip stitches in my opinion, because it's not as like thick as a single crochet. To be completely honest, I'm like hating this hook so far. I do feel like it's better for my hand to like have something bigger to hold on to, but I wanted to get a 4.25 with like this type of handle, but they only had a 3.5 I think, or 3.75, and for some reason that like 0.5 really does make a difference on like how it feels and how it works up, because I feel like there's like weird bumps on it that I don't normally have when I'm making something exactly like this with my 4.25. So I don't know. I feel like that's probably wide enough. Maybe I'll do a couple more and then I'm gonna switch to my other hook. Whoa, the waves just got really pretty. Let me show you. Oh wait, it stopped, but it's so pretty. We're gonna see how this looks. I feel like it'll work. The only thing is I feel like it's gonna end up too wide at the bottom, but I think it should be fine. Let me actually look at the picture again. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I technically could have done foundation double crochets, but I just didn't want my first row to be like the same vibe, I guess, so I don't know. It kind of sucks that I'm like face this direction because you can't see the water behind me or in front of me, but if I turn around, then like I'm literally just putting my back to the water, so that's kind of awkward. But I'm kind of just gonna go for like a random double crochet and chain ratio, because that kind of is what it looks like in the picture. At least like that's what I want to take from it, even if that's not what they're doing. Or I could do, because right now I have 3, 2, 1. I could repeat that. I feel like that would be kind of cute. We'll see. Like I like that. I'm gonna like lay down because maybe that'll be a better angle, and also my back's hurting, so you can kind of see the water, not really. Whoa, there's some like huge pelicans. Oh my god. The picture has this as like a full top, but then it cut off where this section stops and it moves on to another part. Then it would be like a baby tee probably, but I feel like I want this to be like more like a bralette maybe, because obviously it's more of like a cover up because there's all these gaps, but I don't know necessarily if I want it like, I don't know if I want it exactly like the picture, because I'm already changing stuff right now. I'm sure there's a pattern to the gaps and stuff, but I'm doing my own pattern. I feel like it'll actually kind of work to do this like 3, 2, 1 pattern, because I don't think my row is going to match perfectly to like meet that pattern, because I wasn't planning on doing that originally. So then I think every row is going to be slightly different, which I'm going to like. But obviously I can change it if I don't like it. Or maybe like the next row I do 1, 2, 3, and then like every row I switch back and forth, like 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I'm ending on a 3. But this is what I have so far. I feel like this is gonna be cute. I really want to try fillet crochet at some point, but today's not that day, obviously, because I have weight for yarn, but also I kind of like imitating the vibe of certain things without having to like actually do it exactly like that, honestly. Or what if like, okay, I think what I'm gonna do is basically like whatever I leave off on the last row, the end of it, I'm gonna pick up where I left off. So like here, I ended on 3, so now I'm gonna start with 2. Just because like otherwise I would have like a weird end to my row, I feel like, so hopefully this works. I don't know. And then I'm hoping that this has like a little bit of a sleeve to it, but if it doesn't, I can add a little bit. And then I'm gonna have the back mostly open, at least that's my plan so far. And I will probably just do like ties for the back. Oh, to be honest, this is hurting my arms too. To be honest, now I don't know if I like it. Let me look in the viewfinder. Yeah, I still like, I don't like this row as much, so maybe I'll match exactly what I did. And try that for a second and see if I like that better. I feel like I'm really bad at having good tension when I'm laying down, so I might sit up again. Unfortunately, I don't know if I like this either. I don't know what else I could do though. Maybe I make this row just like off of vibes, and then I like alternate between these two rows of the vibes one. Maybe, you know, I'm gonna do stack single crochet, but I could do my like vibes one, and then the like 3-2 one, but then like the vibe ones will repeat. I don't know if that makes any sense. Basically, this row I'm just gonna like see what looks good, and then the next row I would go back to the 3-2 ones, and then I would alternate between these two rows. So I ended up basically doing double crochet, chain one, double crochet, except for anytime I had 2 double crochets next to each other, I would do 2 double crochets again, but then like for my 3s, double crochet, chain one, double crochet, and then for my ones where I just had 1 double crochet at the bottom, obviously I just did 1 in this row as well, so I think I like how that looks. And then yeah, I think I'm going to do my stacked single crochets for my rows where I'm doing that like made up pattern, and then for my rows where I have my 3-2 ones, I'm going to keep doing chains at the beginning. But yeah, I feel like I like it so far, but it's a little bit hard because obviously it's just like random double crochets and chains right now, and it's not looking like an actual panel yet. But I feel like I'll like it. Oops, wait, I feel like I'm not doing the pattern anymore. Okay. Yeah, I accidentally just did 3 double crochets. So yeah, I need to pay attention, but it's kind of hard remembering. Especially when you make a pattern off the top of your head, it's a little bit like there's no reference to make sure I'm doing it right other than pausing and looking at my own work, which I don't tend to do very often, to be honest, but I should. the end of my row. I think I'm gonna make some progress and maybe time lapse it, and then I'll be back with an update and hopefully a lot of progress made. Okay, someone's mowing a lawn, so I'll be really fast, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm getting kind of tired, so I'm gonna put everything away and then I'll update you in the car. Okay, they're low-key still gardening, but hopefully it's not too loud. I just want to do a little bit of an update to show what I've done so far. I'm kind of in the middle of a road right now, but I kind of was like getting tired, so I wanted to leave. But I think I like it so far. The only thing is that like now I'm not sure if I want to do the original idea with like the little sleeves and like this being a full like mesh top. Okay, I can't get high enough to show you, but like a full mesh top. I kind of want this to be like the bottom and then I do cups for the top. And I've been wanting to do like sideways cups, like I don't know if this makes sense, but like the kind of like triangle shaped cups, but some people will do them sideways. I kind of want to try that and see if I like that, and this could be the top to try that with. But I'm like, do I want to change my whole entire original idea? I don't know, but I definitely could. So, feeling indecisive, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Someone's trying to get a spot, so maybe I will head out so that they can take mine. But, yeah. So that's our update for today, but I definitely will be back another day crocheting more, either at the beach or somewhere else. Okay, I know I said I was done, but I remembered that there's this park here, and I thought I would stop by, and it's so pretty, so I'm really glad I did. My camera's gonna die soon, so I will just crochet until my camera's dead. And yeah, but the vibes here are very cute. There's tons of adorable little dogs out too, but okay, well now there's like a bug swarm around me for some reason, but otherwise the vibes are very cute. And I also feel like I should like go on the trails here sometimes because it's very beautiful. But like genuinely I could see myself going here every day while I'm here and just chilling. But seriously, what is happening with the bugs? I don't know if you can see them, but they're like literally everywhere. Guys, leave me alone. now I'm gonna do a row of just double crochets because I did 8 rows of the like mesh stitches already, and I kind of want there to be like a divider between. I don't know if this will be the spot that I like leave it and start doing the cups, because again, like, it's hard to know because now I definitely feel like I've switched to the like top with cups idea versus the like mesh baby tee idea, but it's a little bit tough to decide when like it literally could go either way. So I don't know. Because I also am like, this is like kind of short, but like actually no, it's not. Wait, that's really cute. But then this is also cute. I don't know. I think I will probably end up going for cutting it off here and doing cups. But the thing is, if I do cups, I don't know why there's like 50 planes right now. Give me a second. Okay, the planes are gone. I think the thing is, like, if I do the sideways cups, like, I kind of want to experiment with that, but I don't know if I'm actually going to like that on myself, which makes it kind of hard because I want to make something that I want to wear. But I've done like 3 v-neck tops recently. Okay, my camera's definitely gonna die. We've done 3 v-necks recently that I'm like, I don't really want to do another one, but I also don't really want it straight across, so like, there's like no solution there. Like, it's either cups or straight across, so, or v-neck, and I don't want any of them, so that's kind of unhelpful. But I don't know, maybe it's good that my camera's about to die so I can sit on it and think overnight and decide, but I don't know, it could go either way. But yeah, my camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna pause my video so that it saves, but I will see you another day. Thanks for joining me. So clearly I'm not outside, but I really wanted to crochet and I'm just not in the mood to have to get out of my pajamas and actually go somewhere. So we're just gonna do this in bed. So I think I am gonna finish this panel right here and do those side cups, because I was looking back at the picture and I definitely did mine way different, so I want to do another top more similar to that one because I like that better than this for that like further up spot. I don't really know how people do these side cups because I've never done one before, but I feel like normally they're like longer that first row rather than wider. So I'm gonna try that, but I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm already tired of sitting like this, so I'm gonna change my position already. Okay, hopefully this is fine and not too crazy, but I don't know. I think it's hard because like I wanted to do something, but I also filmed a tutorial today, so that took a big chunk of time. So I kind of think it's fine for me to not go anywhere, but I don't know, I was kind of trying to challenge myself to like not crochet at home this week, but that's okay. I can always do that another day. I don't know if this is enough because it's gonna get longer. I think this is fine. I really don't know. I also like always mess up when I like start doing cups like these because like I don't do them often enough. So we will see. Like even there, I can't remember if I was supposed to increase already or not, because I didn't. Honestly, if this turns out cute and just doesn't fit me, I'll sell it. If it turns out ugly and doesn't fit me, I'll keep it and just like do nothing with it. And then if it turns out cute and fits me, I will keep it. So I'm kind of fine with any of those outcomes except fitting me and being ugly, because that's gonna be annoying. I also like am kind of debating just buying the pattern of that other top, because it is really cute. I just like, I only like the top part of it. I don't like the full thing, at least like for me. So I'm like, technically I could buy it and then just like ignore that bottom section, I guess. But I don't know. I've actually never bought a pattern, which is kind of crazy, but I think I just either will like not make something if it's too complicated for me to figure out on my own, or I'll just like adapt it so that I can do it myself, because I think it's kind of fun to be able to like say that I freehanded most of the stuff I make. Okay, I don't know if this like even looks right now. Also, if anyone has any like show recommendations for like that are good to watch while crocheting, let me know, because I am a constant Gilmore Girls rewatcher over and over and over. But I just finished a rewatch and I started the first I watched The Year in the Life too, and then I started the first episode and I was kind of like, I'm not in the mood for this anymore, because I feel like I like season 2 and on better, or like I like season 2 to like season 5, but season 6 and 7 I kind of like suffered through a little bit, except like I also don't like Rory dropping out of Yale, but I don't remember what season that is off the top of my head. But regardless, I don't have that to watch right now, because like I kind of do like to take a break from it every once in a while, because genuinely since I first watched it in junior year, I believe, of high school, I've just watched it start to finish over and over so many times. Like I don't even want to look at my Netflix history to figure out how many times, because I think it's going to be like a concerning amount to think about, like how many hours of TV that is. But I don't know, I think like I like watching YouTube, but I also like to have like specific shows that are good to watch, and I don't like anything like that gory, to be honest. Like if it's like there's, what's that show called, like The Pit or something like that, where it's like a medical show but it's really gory, like I wouldn't like that. Or like a murder mystery type of thing, like crime genre, I probably wouldn't like, because I feel like those are normally gory. But I kind of like most other stuff, I feel like. Also, I feel like this looks stupid so far. Like I feel like I'm making like a duck fin, or not fin, what is it called, like they're like basically like, you know how like platypi have tails that like are like this but like wider? That's what I feel like I'm making right now. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I also have been rewatching childhood movies. Like I can't remember which one I watched recently, But like I've been watching like the Disney Channel ones of like Zapped and like Frenemies and like Lemonade Mouth and like all of those ones. But they're good, but it's also like sometimes I'm like a little bit over rewatching stuff because I like do like when it's something new and I like actually like it, but I think I like get bored of stuff really fast because I did start something new recently, or like a couple of new things recently, and like one of them was a movie and I literally watched it in 3 sittings, but I still haven't finished it. Like one of the sittings was probably like 10 minutes and I was like, oh, this is so boring. And then the next time after that I probably watched it a little bit longer and then I was like, no. So I think I still have like 20 minutes left of the movie. Be really close, and I like want to be able to say that I watched it, but I can't make it through the rest of that. And then the other is a show. It's good, it's just like not my type of humor, so that's kind of like annoying. And then like I rewatched, not that recently, probably like a year ago, all of Liv and Maddie, and that was pretty good, but you know, I don't know if I can do like laugh tracks, to be honest. Like it just kind of annoys me. I'm like, okay, I can laugh when I want to, you know. And then what was something else? Oh, I also rewatched all of Phineas and Ferb, which technically it's not rewatching because I never finished that show when I was younger, but I watched the whole thing straight through. And again, recently, after taking a while of not watching it, I like started the first couple episodes again, and it's like, again, it's good, but it's like, I don't really feel like watching it, you know? So I don't know. If anyone has things that they love to watch, feel free to tell me, because I'm happy to hear about it. Or even like good audiobooks, but sometimes I do feel like it's nice to have something like to look at too in the background while you're crocheting, but I do listen to audiobooks while I like walk and stuff like that sometimes, so I feel like any recommendations are good. I do feel like if you're looking for show recommendations, if you haven't watched Gilmore Girls, definitely watch it. It's really good. There's a couple parts that are gonna irritate you from how the characters are acting, but it's fine because like the show's finished, so you know it works out. But I do really love that show. It's just like I've watched it two times because now I like know a lot of the lines, and like it's like that's a little bit too far. I feel like it's fine to like know the show, but like knowing lines, I'm like, oh, that's maybe 1 or 2 too many times of watching that. Why are there so many planes right now? Okay, now I'm thinking I did it too long because I feel like it's gonna take a while to get the height that I need, but it's already like so long. I don't know. I like love trying new stuff when I'm crocheting, but it also like annoys me sometimes because I'm like, when I don't get it right and I have to redo it, it's a little bit annoying. Like, actually that is kind of what it normally looks like, I feel like. I don't know, I guess I'll keep going and see, but I also feel like recently I've been actually having some good crochet motivation, and it's kind of been surprising me because I've been making stuff that like I either don't want to make a tutorial for, or like oh, there's another plane. Anyway, I've been making stuff that I either don't want to make a tutorial for, or like there's like already tutorials for it, so like I wouldn't want to anyway, or like I'm just making stuff for fun. And I think that like part of that is having like the time to do it, which is funny because I also like made a few things during finals, so like didn't actually have time to do it then, but I was doing it anyway. But I also think that like for some reason this like crochet and yap series makes it so much easier for me to like just want to crochet and still be able to like share it on here, because then it's like less like I have a specific vibe that I like for my vlogs and like my crochet vlogs, and I can't achieve that if I just want to like crochet without like thinking and like talk about whatever. I kind of want to be more like on a set plan of what I'm doing, and like I have to do it on one day or like whatever. But that's just kind of the standards I put on myself. No one else is making me do that, but I don't know. I also think these are also kind of a good video to have like while studying or like doing homework or something, because I feel like my 4K crochet with me's are good for the fact that it's like no talking, because then you're not going to get distracted. But if you want something where you're like you're doing some sort of homework that's like easy, that like you don't really have to pay as much attention to, or like you're studying at a step in the studying process where like you don't need to memorize something or whatever it is, it's nice because I'm just kind of like here for longer than my normal videos, and like it's not a tutorial. But I don't know, I also keep forgetting that it stays light so late now because it's already 6:30 and it's like fully still bright outside. And I swear a month ago at like 6 it was already dark, but I don't feel like at 7 it's dark right now. I feel like it's later than that too, and it's like only March, it's not even summer yet. So I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. I also have to get this weird thing where like every time I make one of these it like curls over, like consistently every single time that I've made a cup like this. And I've also like followed tutorials specifically for cups like this to like try and make them better, but like no matter what I still do it. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm genuinely doing something wrong or if it just like is doing that on its own, because you can just like flatten it out. It just doesn't go like entirely flat, you know? I don't know. I'm just hoping that like having my camera on my bed is not making it like too shaky, because there's no like stabilizing anything. But I don't know. I am clearly feeling lazy because I'm in my pajamas at 6:30 at night and crocheting in bed instead of going anywhere. So I don't know. I also like swear that making cups like for like a v-neck is so much faster than doing cups like this, but like I think it's just I don't like doing cups like this. Like it just feels tedious, so I just like imagine that it takes less time to do it the other way, but I don't know if it actually is. Also, I'm kind of getting low on yarn, so I wonder if I should make this my last row, even if I technically want more, just so that I have enough yarn to do like the back ties and figure out if I'm doing straps and stuff like that. And then if it doesn't fit me, again, if it's cute, I'll sell it. If it's not cute, just keep it in a drawer. Or frog it eventually. Oh my god, I keep like splitting the yarn for some reason, I don't know why. Okay, actually that might fit anyway, but regardless I'm gonna cut it off because I don't want to run out of yarn before I'm done. But this is what we have. I feel like it just like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Whatever. Now I need to figure out how many stitches I did for the first row. I think I did 23. It's kind of hard to tell because I crocheted on both sides of it, but it looks like 23 to me. So that's what I'm gonna do for the other one. Okay, we're not doing lopsided for some reason. Oh, I'm so tired. I think I might make this second cup and come back because being in bed is making me like really sleepy. And so hopefully I won't actually fall asleep, but if I do, then at least it won't be on camera because that's kind of embarrassing. But I'm like really tired right now, so I will be back. Maybe I'll just come back when I'm done. Who knows? Because I don't feel like it's that interesting to stitch together. So maybe I'll just do that, but whatever. Either way, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back in my apartment. I, in fact, did finish this the last time you saw me crocheting, but I just didn't feel like trying it on. And I haven't weaved in my ends, obviously, but I don't know. I don't really have that much hope that this is gonna fit me, so we're gonna try it on and see, but I don't know. I think this pattern looks better than I thought it would, but it's still not like exactly what I wanted, but it is cute, so I guess that's what matters. Okay, genuinely, this is all I can show because it like does not fit me at all. So yeah, but it does look cute like this. It just like, it literally doesn't fit me. So I'm definitely not gonna keep this. I'll like try to sell it if no one wants it, whatever. But yeah, it's a cute concept. I just did not make it fit me. And I don't mind that because I kind of thought that would happen because I was running out of yarn. So yeah, but that's where we're at. Well, with that somewhat abrupt end to this video with it not fitting me, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was really fun. Honestly, I know I didn't crochet outside on that last day, but it definitely was fun to like do it somewhere else. And then even like I wasn't in my normal place, so it did kind of feel like unique even though I was inside. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed. Let me know if I should do more videos like that, because I don't know if like the background audio of like the ocean and then like at the park the birds and stuff was too much, or if it kind of like added to the like relaxing vibe. I felt like it added to it, but obviously I care what you guys think as well. So yeah, just let me know. I really love this series so far. It's been very fun to film, and I've been doing it way more often than I originally thought I was going to do because it's just been so fun to film. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!